Welcome to Crescent Hammer YouTube page. This week I'm going to start cleaning up these pistons, hopefully start installing stuff on the block. These pistons are all pretty gross. Most of the rings are a little free. I don't think there's any breaks in the rings, but they're all built up with a lot of carbon and a lot of just nastiness. So I'm gonna reuse them, replace the main bearing or the lower rod bearings, but I'm just gonna clean up all these rings and everything themselves, and then rebuild them, or not rebuild them, but soak them in some oil, keep them so they keep all lubed up, and yeah, send them that way. There's some little scratches on them, but nothing really big. To really clean these pistons up and get all in the nooks and crannies, I'm gonna throw them in the sono blaster for a bit. There's something in there that I need to pull out of there. I'm gonna throw them in here for a half hour. I'm gonna keep these in here for a half hour. Then I'm gonna put them in here and boil them in motor oil to get all the cleaning solution out of the pistons and replace it with oil. These guys have been going for a bit. Ooh, look how much that cleaned that dog up. Holy cow. It's really hot, so I can't really touch that part. Alright, so I pulled her out of here. And now I'm gonna just hit her with some parts cleaner, clean all this stuff up. Get all the big chunks off. Yeah, look how much cleaner it is. Holy cow. Hopefully I'm not screwing pieces up by doing this. But alrighty. Now I have everything moves good, it seems good, everything's moving right. Heck yeah. My is rotating, moving. I think I'm good. Okay, I have this pot of oil on as hot as it'll go. This probably isn't a good idea. Don't blow up in my face. Yeah, we're gonna turn that dog down quite a bit. If I don't light this whole area on fire, it's gonna be an accomplishment. After being taken out of there. Ha! This part's like throwing a turkey in a fryer. Look at all those impurities are being boiled out of there. Pistons cleaned up really well. There's some scratches on them you can find. I'm still going to use them. Just that whole cleanup process worked really good. Everything looks really good on these pistons. So I'm going to reuse them. Alright, I got my new cam bearings. I got the position that they're supposed to be in. Have my assembly lube and my cam bearing installation tool. Okay, bearing number 5 has to be a 10 tack 1. I don't know if you can see it, but I swear it says 10 tack 1. So I got a little bit of lube on there, the assembly lube, got it lined up. I think I got it lined up. Oh, that's one of those install it and check buttons, but I'm gonna hammer her in there. Did a little bit of adjusting. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but try to get her down in there. But an Allen wrench is in the oil gallery and it's all the way through. Alright, about to knock in bearing number 4. Alright, so bearing number 4 had to be knocked back out because it wasn't quite lined up. If one of these bearings isn't lined up to the oil passage, it'll be starved for oil and take out the bearing. So that's why I took it off the stand and have it hanging. Also, I took it off the stand so I could knock it back this way, but since I have it knocked out back this way, I'm going to put in bearing, the one I was having issues with bearing number 2, that was this one. I need to knock in bearing number 1. I already have her lubed up. And knock it in this way so you can line it up with this little collar thingy, and it goes in there real straight. If you look right here, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Here's the oil passage, and here's the little hole in the bearing to oil the bearing. So that has to be lined up to that. See, I got it started. That will line up right to there once I push it the rest of the way through. Try to knock this bearing in again. I know these are, I should probably replace it. These are definitely one uses, and now there's a little bit of scratches on it, but it should work. See here, it's in there. Should I move this out there so I can do it out there? No, I'd have to lift it, it's heavy. No, I can do it that way. Yeah, let's move it out there. Okay, I got the cam bearings all in there. They look, I mean, they're in there. They all line up with the oil gallery. Hopefully they work. Now, going to stab myself in the leg and install the main bearings. Installed all the studs, put them in there dry because that's what the instructions said, and I got them all hand tight because that's what the instructions said. Now I'm going to start installing bearings. Okay, got everything kind of tight. Put very little torque on it. Now I'm gonna torque them all down. It says the inner studs go to 60 and the outers go to 50. I'm gonna torque down the inners to about 35 to begin with, and then work my way up to 60. Now I'm gonna go to, let's go to 45. Now I'm gonna do the outers to 35. Okay, now I'm going to do the insides to 60 and I'll do the outside ones to 50. Main studs came out really well. The bearings are all seem to be really good. This crankshaft moves really easy. Even with this torque down to 60 and these ones all torqued down to 50, which everything's moving so well, it kind of got me second guessing myself. Something has to go wrong. That's going to end this week's episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.